Hi everyone, this is Casper, the boy diviner here again today. And so someone asked, so I did a quick question and answer thing on what is it called, questions on Instagram. And it seems that there were a lot of good ideas. One of them that I wanted to do was how I prepare a deck for reading. So when I get a new deck, do I do any kind of rituals, any kind of things to make them ready? And just so happened this week I had quite a few surprises. The first one, the one that made me wow, like really happy, is the one that I won from Prism and Co. I'll link his YouTube above or below, and this is his 18 Oracle. So I got this, and it's beautiful. I can't wait to work with it. In this case, he actually provided incense for me to work with it according to the instructions. Let me pull those out. So India Moon incense, which is his very favorite. Here it just says to light it. But how I usually work with my decks before, I will cleanse them through incense and I will say a mantra. And the mantra I usually use is Namo Guanyin Pusa, which is invoking Guan Yin. Or sometimes I use her mantra also, Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah, and that's what I'll be doing with this deck. Also with the next surprise deck that I didn't expect to receive at all this week is the Marielle Tarot. So I think I already did a walkthrough of this deck at the beginning of this year, and I wasn't happy with how it was packaged. Some of the cards came scratched, dented because it was not packaged well. This time they actually did it really well. Schiffer did this replacement free of charge. All I did was to reach out to them on their site. And just to give you a quick look, I took out the book from the box. You can see that this time the insert is so much more sturdier. The previous one allowed the cards to slip through, and the cards themselves came at first shrink wrapped. Alright, so the cardstock isn't great still, but at least it came shrink wrapped instead of that tiny piece of paper around it. And surprise, surprise, the edges are silver now. Before that, the edges were supposed to be black, so I guess there were some issues with the gilding. Alright, and then the third deck that I got this month, I saw Simon from the Hermit's Cave showing his tin decks, and I always wanted to get this deck, so I just gave in. I just gave in. It wasn't too expensive. It was a little tarot in a tin. I will probably do walkthroughs of this deck and probably the 18 tarot. The 18 Oracle. Yeah, and then this video specifically is just to show you how I go through with the rituals with these decks. Probably if the video goes on too long, I probably will only do the 18 Oracle because that's a smaller deck to show. Alright, hi everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the audio isn't too bad. I'm using my camera audio this time, so it might be a little strange. So what I usually do is I prepare the deck that I want to cleanse right here. Okay, so the book I don't have to. Okay, so the first thing I usually do is to cleanse everything. I'll cleanse the area. So let me get my sage and my lighter. Alright, and I'll just cleanse the area. Yeah, this area be cleansed. Alright, and then I'll lightly cleanse usually the book, lightly, and then the actual deck itself, just a quick cleansing. So I don't know if you guys have this issue, but usually I just somehow always have to end up doing it a few times. Just lightly, just may this deck be cleansed. Alright, and then may this area be cleansed. Alright, that was my ruler. Alright, and then now I'm ready to begin. Colin has kindly provided a stick of his Indian moon. This is my incense holder. I don't know if you guys have seen such an incense holder before. In any case, let me strike a match and light up my candle. I've been using this tea light candle holder and this tea light for the longest time. Oh, this incense is so easy to light up. Do you see that? Not too sure. Sorry about that. Wow, that's great. Alright. Then I'll look at each card one by one and I'll focus on the image and then cleanse it and consecrate it. Now it's a consecrating. Namo Onsen Impusa Source Air Spirit Breath Namo Onsen Impusa Fire of Spirit Compass Namo Onsen Impusa Roar of Spirit Abyss Namo Onsen Impusa Earth of Spirit, Faith, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Body, Light, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Spirit / mind, Plexus, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Air of Mind, Space, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Fire of Mind, Flame, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Water of Mind, Doubt, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Earth of Mind symbol, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Mind / body, Craft, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Air of Body, Lux, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Fire of Body, Happiness, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Water of Body, Acceptance, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Earth of Body, Health, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. Body / spirit, Landing, Namo, Onsen, Impusa. And then that's done. Usually I will do a reading with the deck, but this is really about each card pinpointing a challenge. So it's not meant to be used daily, it's meant to be used sparingly, and so I'm not too sure if I want to do that. Maybe I'll just be like, how will I connect with you best? Alright? How will I connect with you best? 18 Oracle. Alright. Source. Spirit. Alright. Thank you, 18 Oracle. Now you are cleansed and ready for work. May this deck be cleansed. May this deck be cleansed. May the white book be cleansed. 观世音菩萨。南无观世音菩萨。南无观世音菩萨。Emperor 南无观世音菩萨。南无观世音菩萨。Lovers 南无观世音菩萨。Chariot 南无观世音菩萨。Justice 南无观世音菩萨。Hermit 南无观世音菩萨。The Wheel of Fortune 南无观世音菩萨。Strength 南无观世音菩萨。Hanged Man 南无观世音菩萨。Death 南无观世音菩萨。Temperance 南无观世音菩萨。Devil 南无观世音菩萨。House of God 南无观世音菩萨。The Star 南无观世音菩萨。Moon 南无观世音菩萨。The Sun 南无观世音菩萨。Judgment 南无观世音菩萨。The World 南无观世音菩萨。Ace of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Romance 南无观世音菩萨。Three of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Four of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Five of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Six of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Seven of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Eight of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Nine of Cups 南无观世音菩萨。Salvation 南无观世音菩萨。Princess of Cups Elaine 南无观世音菩萨。Galahad 南无观世音菩萨。Virginal 南无观世音菩萨。Dewey 南无观世音菩萨。Paul 南无观世音菩萨。Twelve Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Ten of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Four of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Five of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Six of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Seven of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Eight of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Fall Defense 南无观世音菩萨。Aggression 南无观世音菩萨。Atargatis 南无观世音菩萨。Dagon 南无观世音菩萨。Queen of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。King of Wands 南无观世音菩萨。Ace of Pentacles 南无观世音菩萨。Two of Pentacles 南无观世音菩萨。Change Word 南无观世音菩萨。Averies 南无观世音菩萨。Five of Pentacles 南无观世音菩萨。Six of Pentacles 南无观世音菩萨。Failure 南无观世音菩萨。Learning 南无观世音菩萨。Accomplishment 南无观世音菩萨。Protection 南無觀世音菩薩。Nimue 南無觀世音菩薩。Merlin 南無觀世音菩薩。Erda 南無觀世音菩薩。Bao 南無觀世音菩薩。Doom 南無觀世音菩薩。Balance 南無觀世音菩薩。Sorrow 南無觀世音菩薩。Seclusion 南無觀世音菩薩。Defeat 南無觀世音菩薩。Passage 南無觀世音菩薩。Position 南無觀世音菩薩。Dissolution 南無觀世音菩薩。Cruelty 南無觀世音菩薩。Ruin 南無觀世音菩薩。Skull 南無觀世音菩薩。Tear 南無觀世音菩薩。Kali 南無觀世音菩薩。Yama 南無觀世音菩薩。 The lovers. This is how we're gonna work together. We're gonna work together by learning how to love. The Fool, Namo Kwansin Pusa. The Magician, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Empress, Namo Kwansin Pusa. The High Priestess, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Emperor, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Chariot, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Justice. Namo Kwansin Pusa. The Hermit, Namo Kwansin Pusa. The Wheel of Fortune, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Strength. Hangman, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Namo Kwansin Pusa. Temperance, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Devil, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Tower, Namo Kwansin Pusa. The Star, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Namo Kwansin Pusa. The Sun, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Judgment, Namo Kwansin Pusa. The World, Namo Kwansin Pusa. The Ones, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Ace of Swords, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Ace of Cups, Namo Kwansin Pusa. Ace of Discs, Namo Kwansin Pusa. 12 Wands, Namo Kwansin Pusa. 12 Swords, Namo Kwansin Pusa. 12 Cups, Namo Kwansin Pusa. 12 Days, Namo Kwansin Pusa. 3 of Wands, Namo Kwansin Pusa. 3 of Swords, Namo Kwansin Pusa. 3 of Cups, 1cm. 5th discs, number 1cm. 4th ones, number 1cm. 4th ones, number 1cm. 4th cups, number 1cm. 4th discs, number 1cm. 5 of wands, 1cm. 5 of swords, 1cm. 5 of cups, number 1cm. 5 of discs, number 1cm. 6 of wands, number 1cm. 6 of swords, number 1cm. 6 of cups, number 1cm. 6 of discs, number 1cm. 7 of wands, number 1cm. 7 of swords, 1cm. 7 of cups, number 1cm. 7 of discs, 8 of wands, number 1cm. 8 of swords, number 1cm. 8 of cups, number 1cm. 8 of this, number 1cm. 9 of wands, number 1cm. 9 of swords, number 1cm. 9 of cups, number 1cm. 9 of discs, number 1cm. 10 of wands, number 1cm. 10 of swords, number 1cm. 10 of cups, number 1cm. 10 of discs, number 1cm. Page of wands, number 1cm. Page of wands, number 1cm. Page of cups, number 1cm. Page of discs, number 1cm. Knight of wands, number 1cm. Knight of swords, number 1cm. Knight of cups, number 1cm. Knight of discs, number 1cm. Number 1cm. Queen of swords, number 1cm. Queen of cups, number 1cm. Queen of discs, number 1cm. King of wands, number 1cm. King of swords, number 1cm. King of cups, number 1cm. King of discs, number 1cm. ready to work with me? How can I best work with you?